addition to the heavy rain that we're expecting to cause trouble for you travelers on Tuesday, we now also have a low risk for severe weather. Confidence on how this plays out is a little low at this point, but one thing's for certain. If you have the option to travel Wednesday over Tuesday, we certainly encourage that. The front is on our doorstep, and as of Monday evening, those showers and thunderstorms are already firing up along it. Now, it has certainly slowed its progress during the evening hours. A wave of low pressure is developing along it. You can see the new flare-up of thunderstorms there out over the Gulf. And this wave of low pressure, once it develops, we got to watch where it tracks. Just the difference in 20 or 30 miles could mean the difference in whether or not we have some severe weather on Tuesday evening or Tuesday afternoon. If it moves a little further to the south, we're going to be a little more protected from the cooler side of this storm system. Still some uncertainty there. It will be a troublesome Tuesday. We're expecting rain. Some of it could be heavy, especially after 2 o'clock. There's a risk for flooding, especially where the rain is the heaviest. And then we're going to watch that severe threat very closely. Timing, though, of course, important. We could have our first showers on our doorstep during the morning hours, right around sunrise Tuesday. That's the front. You see that line there? That's the front. If it makes it as far south as this future track is indicating, we will be cool enough and stable enough in Gainesville. We don't have to worry about severe weather. The difference, though, could be only a few miles. Ocala might have to deal with some stronger thunderstorms later in the day. This is 2 o'clock when the heavier rain starts to move back in after somewhat of a break in the late morning hours. And check out these little line segments. See the oranges and reds there? That's where some of those storms could have some damaging wind or severe weather with them. It's questionable how far north that will move. One thing's for certain, we'll have nearly continuous rain for almost 12 hours from early afternoon Tuesday, probably into the wee hours of your Wednesday morning. I think the system now is moving a little faster so that by sunup on Wednesday, we should be drying out here across north central Florida. Real quick look at the flooding potential. It is certainly there, but rainfall amounts not quite as high as maybe earlier projected. The system moving a little faster, to thank for that, but most areas will see about 2 inches of rain, locally higher where there could be some lowland flooding. And then here's that severe risk. Notice that Gainesville's on the northern fringe of this. If it all shifts north, we certainly will have a better chance of some wind damage here in Alachua County, but I think the chances are a little higher. Marion County points southward. So that's why traveling late Tuesday afternoon, early Tuesday evening, not advised for central Florida because of the risk for severe weather. Here in Gainesville, our temperatures will probably recover a little bit in the morning hours, but check it out. When the rain moves in, we are going to see those numbers fall quickly into the 50s probably during the evening hours. Traveling elsewhere around the state, South Florida on Tuesday should be fine. Look at those hot temperatures in the 80s, but the front moves into South Florida Tuesday night into Wednesday, taking the heavier rain risk with it for the I-4 corridor early Wednesday morning, and then for South Florida Wednesday afternoon. The rest of the state cools off and dries off in time for Thanksgiving. Here's your updated 6-day forecast. It is a soggy Tuesday, rain ending early Wednesday, cooler and drier on Thanksgiving Day.